Now, just 2 days after a new government was elected in Israel, the United Nations General Assembly asked the International Court of Justice to consider legal consequences for Israel over its occupation of Palestinian territories. Now, the request for a court opinion on Israel's occupation of the Palestinian territories was made in a resolution. The resolution was adopted by the General Assembly with 87 votes in favor, 26 against it and 53 abstentions. While the Western nations were split on the resolution, the Arab states were unanimous in their support for Palestine, with backing from Russia and China. This resolution is titled Israeli Practices in Settlement Activities Affecting the Rights of Palestinian People and Other Arabs of Occupied Territories on the UN resolution called on Hague-based ICJ to render urgently an advisory opinion on Israel's prolonged occupation, settlement and annexation of Palestinian territory. The resolution also demanded that Israel cease settlements. Israeli ambassador to the UN, Gilad Erdan, denounced the UN for the resolution, calling it a moral stain on the world body.
The outrageous resolution calling for the advisory opinion of the International Court of Justice is a moral stain on the UN and every country that supports it. No international body can decide that the Jewish people are occupiers in their own homeland. Any decision from a judicial body which receives its mandate from the morally bankrupt and politicized UN is completely illegitimate. The Palestinians have rejected every peace initiative while supporting and inciting terror. Instead of pushing the Palestinians to change, the UN is doing the opposite, helping them to harm the only vibrant democracy in the Middle East, which recently signed 4 peace agreements with Arab countries. We will not take part in this disgraceful show of lies.
The Palestinian ambassador to the United Nations, Riyad Mansour, said that the vote sent a signal to the new government of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu over its efforts to accelerate colonial and racist policies in Arab nations that were undeterred by threats and pressure.
This vote and request comes one day after the new Israeli government was formed, pledging to accelerate colonial and racist policies against the Palestinian people. We trust that regardless of your vote today, if you believe in international law and peace, you will uphold the opinion of the International Court of Justice when delivered, and you will stand up to this Israeli government right now, because freedom, justice and peace shall prevail.
Israel captured the West Bank, Gaza and East Jerusalem in a 1967 war. It withdrew from Gaza in 2005, but along with neighboring Egypt, controls the enclave's borders. The hardline group Hamas took over Gaza in 2007 after a brief civil war with more moderate Palestinian rivals. Hamas and Israel have since fought 3 Gaza wars. The ICJ last issued an advisory opinion on the conflict in 2004 when it ruled that an Israeli separation barrier was illegal. Israel rejected that ruling, accusing the court of being politically motivated. The International Court of Justice is the top UN court dealing with disputes between states. Its rulings are binding, though the ICJ has no power to enforce them. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.